Try before we die.
When the whiskey tastes like peat and the smoke rises up, when the vanilla permeates and the sherry dominates, it really tests your skills. What do you have? The facts of whiskey. The facts of whiskey. WTF? Whiskey. Today's fact. Today's Easter egg should have been easy, especially if you vacillated between Joe or Blair. Today we're headed off to Dalmore, a Highlands distillery located in, wait for it, nope, not Dalmore. Gotcha. Dalmore is located in Alness, Scotland, a mere 20 miles north of Inverness on the eastern coast, overlooking the Black Isle, which holds importance to some members of the Try Before We Die team as we vacationed on the Black Isle many years ago. Founded in 1839, the Dalmore history can be traced back to 1263, when a historical figure, Colin of Kintail, saved King Alexander III from a charging stag, which is just a fancy term for an angry male deer with many pointy things on its head. This act resulted in the local clan, led by Colin of Kintail, to be awarded the right to use the 12-pointed stag crest on their coat of arms. This crest is in use today by Dalmore and can be seen in prominent placement on their releases and packaging. Production at the distillery hummed along without major incident until 1920, when the facility was almost leveled by an explosion caused by, wait for it, nope, not flammable spirits accidentally catching a spark. We got you again. You see, in 1917, in response to World War I, the British Navy set up a deep-sea mine production plant right next to Dalmore to root out those pesky U-boats and protect harbors. Well, anyway, there was an accident, a big one. It took over 10 years for the liability concerns to be settled. Lawyers, right? The Dalmore remained a family-owned operation until 1960, when their major blended whiskey customer, White & McKay, took ownership, thus giving them the control they sought to ensure their blend's stability. This resulted in only a 12-year-old single malt offering being allowed to be released. This, of course, has changed with the explosion in the single malt Scotch whiskey market. Of Dalmore's signature flavors are those connected to aging or finishing in sherry casks. Dalmore has an exclusive arrangement with the famed sherry producer Gonzales Bias and uses these former sherry casks, which previously held 30-year-old Oloroso sherry. The result is a rich, chocolatey, nutty, and with hints of orange, single malt Scotch. Finally, the Dalmore is known to have released expressions of single malt that contain amongst the oldest Scotches known, the Trinitas and the 62, both of which contain Scotch distilled in 1868, 1878, 1926, and 1939. And that's whiskey, today's fact, the water of life.